Next few items I'll be taking go reviewing are my Patagonia Nano Puff hoodless puffy jacket. I am keeping this throughout the duration of the entire journey. Weighs next to nothing, super warm, and as you can tell, I'm just wearing it inside as a comfy outer garment. Just try not to get wet because they're useless after they get wet. And speaking of wet, I'm going to go over my rain gear now. I originally started off with the cool Jetstream top and bottom. Like I had the rain pants, fantastic. They don't quite fit me anymore since I lost so much weight. So what I do is right now is I'll go ahead and put them on, and then I will take a D-ring and just connect the first two loops. Therefore, it'll give me back, or taking those 3 inches that I lost around my waist. So the pants, very good. One part that's not really too waterproof is the zipper on the right leg on the front. There's a little pocket on the front that you can put stuff into. I don't do it anymore, but a little bit of water does get in. And the top, this is really good and waterproof. It's got the hood, it's got that nice little cinchy cord thing so you can make sure it's not sticking out too far out in front of your head, where I've seen some of them, people can't even see it when they're hiking, but you can cinch it back to where you get the little bill right here, water's flapping off. I tend not to zip up the front just for ventilation. Plus, when you're wearing this or any other type of rain gear, it's hot, humid, you're going to be sweating, so the inside's going to be extra wet anyway, and that's just from your sweat. So to help alleviate that, I just wear it as a kind of like a poncho in a way. I'll have it on my arms and my hood on, but the front will be open. And to help out with my pouches on the hip belts over there, since this is unzipped, I leave it covering those, which helps out a lot from keeping your little snacks or little electronic devices you might have inside your hip belt pouches. The 4 pockets are great. I strongly recommend you zip them up before it rains, or else some water will get in eventually. So I started with the cool rain suit, and I'm still going strong with it after 1,100 miles. Go over a couple little gadgets now that I've been carrying around. When I say gadgets, anything you got to plug in or takes electricity. I started off with the Black Diamond Revolt. I did not bring the rechargeable batteries because I heard the lithium batteries will last longer and they're brighter. Fantastic. I'm going on, like I said, 1,100 miles. I've done some night hiking and I use the red light. Oops, that's the white light. Hold on. You just got to hold the button down and boom, it turns red. And if you want to turn white, you just hold the button down and bam, it turns white. Plus you can adjust the brightness settings. Takes 3 AAAs. Still works great, and I'm going to keep using it. I have been using that, oh geez, I covered it up. I forget the name of this, but it's in my original gear video. This 2.4 amp dual USB charger. This has helped out greatly to charge my phone and my battery pack. I originally had a 13,000 milliamp hour battery pack with dual USB ports on it, and after halfway through Virginia, I realized I wasn't really using all that juice, plus that thing weighed a ton. So I got onto Amazon and I got Anker's 10,000 milliamp hour one. It's red. I don't know why. It's kind of like one of my favorite colors too. But it's only got one USB port, and it's got the, mini USB input to charge it off of my little dual USB wall charger. It has the exact same little 4 blue lights, little button on the side. Make sure you know how much you got on there for juice left, 4 being full, all 4 off, meaning, sorry, you're not charging anything today. And, it's Amazon. I think it's about $34, but it's listed underneath the lightest and most powerful something or other. And it truly is better than the last one for weight wise, and it still charges stuff super quick. Other gadgets, other stuff. What do I got here? We'll go with my gadgety cookware system, the Jet Boil Flash. I've seen a lot of people going stoveless and just not carrying anything, to include losing their little, not losing, but ditching that little MSR or BSR, I forget whatever three-letter acronym thing that is, but it's a really small stove that you just screw right onto the gas can, and then there's your flame. I like using this for water only. You can put about 2 cups in here. Cool thing is when it starts boiling, these flames on the side, I think they're flames. They could be, but these things turn bright orange. Just if you're doing coffee in the middle of the morning and it's dark, don't use a red light because you can't really see them. So, yep, it's got a nifty little place for your spoon. It's got a cap on the top with a little sippy cup thing on there if you want to drink your boiled water. A place for the actual stove piece that screws onto, oops, your gas can. And you notice I got mine in a plastic bag here. I found out that little metal ring right there will slowly start making a ring at the bottom of your pot. And if you like the taste of rust in your water, hey, go for it. But after you're done, dry this thing out, throw your gas can into a plastic bag or wrap it up with a paper towel. Most likely you'll have a plastic bag though. And it just goes all in there and makes one neat little compact cooking system. The bottom is also a cup on here. I've never used it for anything other than setting my cup. So I guess that is a little bit of a dual, that's a waste, having both. I could send this home, but I like it because what I do is I put my coffee via packets in there and the sugar at night. I already have the water in there, and then I just clamp this down to where the coffee and everything's sitting there waiting for me in the morning. So all I got to do is turn on the gas stove, and I don't have to go looking for my bear bag. Plus, mice won't get through there. This is my coffee mug, and it's been great. Weighs, I don't know, weighs that much. I did buy a bowl too when I originally decided to go get some gear for camping, or not camping, hiking. But you figure you're eating a lot of your stuff out of dehydrated bags and dehydrated food bags, like those Mountain House backpackers pantries, stuff like that. So I went ahead and decided not to even bring that. Questions or comments? I'm going to give you one last thing. I normally do 2 cups of coffee in the morning and 1 dehydrated food bag a week. So I'm not using this thing for boiling gallons of water a week. So from my first gas can lasted me all the way up until Thomas Nobb's shelter, which is the first shelter in the Grayson Highlands in Virginia. So Georgia, North Carolina, Tennessee, and into Virginia. That's how long that little gas can lasted me. But then again, you might go up or down depending on, not up or down. You might use more or use less depending on how many dehydrated food bags you get and how much coffee, or you get what I'm saying. But this is just my review. Jet Boil, thank you for making my Starbucks vias every single morning while I've been out on the trail. Questions, comments, once again, down at the bottom, and I'll get back to you.